It's hard to learn how tears can burn one's heart, but that's a thing that I found out too late, I guess, 'cause I'm in a mess. My faith has gone. Why lead me on this way? I thought there'd be no price on love, but I had to pay. If I could perform one miracle, I'd revive your thoughts of me. Yet I know that it's hopeless. You could never really care. That's how I despair. I'll go along, hoping someday you will learn the flame in my heart, dear, forever will burn. Day, hot day, baba do that lay, saya da da, ba 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 ba, ba ba ba, ba do day, ba da, ba da 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 da, ba do la da da da, ha la da la da lady, saya do da da lady, ba day. Hot that lie and do diddy I saw ba do be ba 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 hot lie ba da ba do 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 be be ba da ba 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 da hi do le do do le day fire do da da be baby, bye do da 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 lady, for do da da lay, oh da da lay, and do that lady lie. Bye do da da do bye do lay do bay, that lie do bay. Hi do lay do lady, hi do love da da da. Said it lady that loy that loy, fire that sa da bay, bid it, bay do da. Love, I do that lay, that lay, that lay, I do that lay, love. Said that lady, fuck lie. Said that lady, move off, lady, lady. Hey, baby, hot lava do bad, don't leave here, don't. Say, don't need it, don't fire, don't. Beat it, no, feed it, lay it, loop it, it's hard to learn how tears can burn one's heart. But that's the thing that I found out. Too late, I guess, 'cause I'm in a mess. Our faith has gone. Why lead me on this way? I know there'd be a price on love, and I had to pay. If I could perform one miracles, I'd revive your thoughts on me. Yet I know that I'm hopeless, you can never really care. That's how I despair. I'll go along, hoping someday you'll learn. The pain in my heart, dear, forever will burn.
All right, everyone, welcome to our Weekend Jazz Brunch, and I'm so excited. Today we have vocalist Typhanie Monique with us. I met Typhanie a couple months ago at the Hey Nani Women in Jazz Festival, and we had such a great time putting the set together and performing, and we thought, well, I thought that she would be perfect for the Weekend Jazz Brunch. So welcome, Typhanie.
Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for having me. It is a beautiful, intimate, fabulous experience for us to do this.
It is. And no distractions, no no TV or glasses clinking unless it's your own at home.
That's right. Hopefully you have a mimosa in your hand. Possibly.
Yes. We started off with Charlie Parker's Yardbird Suite, and we're going to continue with a beautiful standard called Bewitched.
He's a fool, and don't I know it? But a fool can have his charms. I'm in love, and don't I show it like a baby in arms? Love's that same old sad sensation. Lately I've not slept a wink since this half-pint imitation put me on that blink. I'm wild again, beguiled again, a simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Am I, oh, couldn't sleep, said I wouldn't sleep, when love came and told me I shouldn't sleep. Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. Lost my heart, but what of it? He is cold, I agree. He can laugh, and I love it, although the laugh's on me. I'll sing to him each spring, to him, and long for that day when I'll cling to him. Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I, am I. Lost my heart, but what of it? He is cold, I agree. He can laugh and I love it, although the laugh's on me. I'll sing to him each spring, to him and long for the day when I'll cling to him, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Am I?
Very nice. We hope you like a little bit of 3/4, a little hint of a jazz waltz there. So where's everyone tuning in from? Let us know in the comments what city you're in. And welcome, Dr. Reverend Solstice. Wow, you sound important. And let's see, Lane, thanks for tuning in. Adam, thanks again for your technical help. We appreciate it. And Typhanie, why don't you introduce the next tune?
Fantastic. So that last one, Bewitched, I am such a huge fan of Rodgers and Hart. Their catalog is vast and fabulous, so I was happy to do that one for you. This next one is a fun, bluesy little ditty, and I was introduced to this song by one of my favorite singers, Diana Krall. And I know there's a little bit of story there, too, that you might want to share.
The story is Diana and I are both from Nanaimo, British Columbia. Have you heard of it? It's north of Victoria on Vancouver Island, and I met her when I was in high school. And she basically showed me some chord progressions, and that was it. I was going to be a jazz pianist. So that's the short story, so maybe sometime we'll elaborate on it. But I'm a big fan, and just really appreciate that she gave me that kick in the rear that I needed at an early age.
I love that. So this song that was inspired by Diana is Lost Mind. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If you could be so kind to help me find my mind, I'd like to thank you in advance. Know this before you start, my soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. My future is my past, each memory will last. I'd love to live the days gone by. Oh, each day that comes and goes is like the one before. My mind is lost till the day that I die. Words will fail me if I try to describe them, though I know he's not what he should have been. He was a fellow with the face of an angel. He was cruel and sweet, sweet and cruel as homemade sin. Yes, if you could be so kind to help me find my mind, I'd like to thank you in advance. Oh, know this before you start. Said my soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. Yeah. Words will fail me if I try to describe them. Said, you know, he's not what he should have been. He was the devil with the face of an angel. He was cruel and sweet and cruel as homemade sin. Said, if you could be so kind to help me find my mind, oh, I would like to thank you in advance. Know this before you start. Said, my soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. Said, I lost my mind in a wild romance. Oh, in this wild romance, yeah. Sweet and cruel and sweet as homemade sin. Hey, 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 hey. I'd like to thank you in advance. Oh, yes. Said, if you could be so kind to help me find my mind, yes. I lost my mind in a wild romance. In a wild romance. Said, I lost my mind in a wild romance. Oh, no, 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 no. How to love lately. How to love away, baby. Yeah. I think we have all lost our mind in a wild romance at least once in our life. It is true.
Thank you so much, Bill, Benjamin, who's watching.
Bill Benjamin, Asheville, North Carolina.
Tiff's a longtime friend. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. And we're glad you're watching. And Isabella, welcome.
Isa from Chile.
Oh.
Isabella, she's one of my students.
Oh.
Hola, Isa.
So you're bringing the international crowd.
Yes.
All right, nice. No, actually, we have had different people watching from all over the world since I started live streaming in 2020, and Australia and Germany and England, elsewhere. So welcome. We're so glad you can join us. And I think this next one's a beautiful tune by Antonio Carlos Jobim, and it's called "Look to the Sky." And I think you had a little story on this, Typhanie.
I have a little brief story. So this was a song that was supposed to be released on my second album with guitarist Neil Alger, the album In This Room, and we recorded it with bassist Tom Kennedy. It was a beautiful version, a trio, very intimate. And I had written some lyrics to the song and then asked Paulinho Garcia, who has now moved but was a local favorite, Brazilian performer, singer, and guitarist, absolutely stunning voice. And so he helped me translate the English into Portuguese. And we contacted the Jobim estate, asked for permission to see if we could record this, and they denied us. Mm-hmm. But we still recorded it, and I have a copy of it, and so it's special actually to perform it live for you. Olhei pra céu, na hora da verdade eu quis dizer. Olhei pra céu e as respostas virão. Deixe seu som nos vagar entre estrelas. Tempos felizes virão como arco-íris no azul. Olhe pra céu, deixa-te guiar pelas nuvens brancas. Olhe pra céu como fosse criança. Deixe seu som nos vagar entre estrelas. Sueñas, sonhas e mesonhas, olhe pra céu. Look to the sky in the moment of truth. What should be told? Look to the sky as I did in my youth, dreaming afar as I gaze upon the stars, wishing for dreams to come true. Rainbows and visions of everything blue. Look to the sky, let the clouds be your guide wherever you go. Look to the sky, let your spirit soar higher than you'll know. Dreaming afar as I gaze upon the stars. No need to ask why, just look to the sky. No need to ask why, just look to the sky. Oh, sababavela-lele, sababavela-lele, oh, no-do-la-la-le, hi-at-le-o-de-de. Follow love up for la la, hot la for the baby. Just look to the sky. Oh, bear, 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 bear. Nice.
Very nice arrangement. Thank you so much, Georgia. Watching in Chicago. Thank you so much.
Hi, Georgia and Pat.
And Melina, thank you for tuning in. Oh, Isabella's mother.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's very sweet. Thank you. All right, we're going to do another standard here, and I think it's appropriate. It's called Just Friends.
Just friends, lovers no more. Just friends, but not like before. To think of what we've been. Try to kiss again seems like pretending it isn't ending. Two friends drifting apart. Two friends and one broken heart. We've loved, we've laughed, we've cried. Suddenly love died, the story ends. Baby, we're just friends. Oh, just friends, lovers no more. Just friends, but not like before. To think of what we've been. Try to kiss again seems like pretending. Said it isn't ending. Oh, two friends drifting apart. Two friends and one broken heart. We've loved, we've laughed, we've cried. Suddenly love died, that story ends. Oh, baby, we're just friends. How you did it lay, hard at lay. Wait, I don't need a bit it, la la da dee, da da da, hey lay, for the love on, love on, get it, la da da da, so bad, da da, hey lay, la, feel, feel, lay, for bad it need, say it, la. But da 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 fire da da fire da da fire da da fire da 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 for la bear so the bear ba so the bear hot lie the but they da 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 now ba da la ba de do bear boy da de da we da ba da da ba da Yeah, Pam. Just friends, lovers no more. Just friends, but not like before. To think of what we've been and try to kiss again seems like pretending. Said it isn't ending. Two friends drifting apart. Two friends and one broken heart. We've loved, we've laughed, we've cried. Suddenly love died, the story ends. Baby, we're just friends. Yes, that story ends. And baby, we're just friends. That story ends. Baby, we're just friends. Nice.
Now I'm feeling warmed up.
Right? I feel
It took a while. No,
Yeah.
just kidding. It's just a certain comfortable and familiar feeling doing these standards. You know,
Yeah.
it's just they're like I don't know, just kind of like an old friend. You know,
It is.
you just
Just
go back-
friends, like an old just friend. Like
you
a
go
just
back to those familiar chord progressions. Oh, I love it. That was a lot of fun.
You sounded fabulous, Pamela.
Oh, thank you. You too.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. All right. So we'll whisper now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just want to make sure I had the right tune. This is a beautiful tune by Benny Golson, and you know, I don't think I've done it yet with a vocalist. So this is a real treat to hear the words and to do the shout chorus with you, Typhanie. But yeah, this is Benny Golson's Whisper Not. We hope you enjoy it.
Sing low, sing clear, sweet words in my ear, not a whisper of despair, but love's own prayer. Sing on until you bring back that thrill of a sentimental tune that died too soon. Our harmony was lost, but you forgave. I forgot. Whisper not of quarrels past. You will know we've had our last, so now we'll be on key constantly. Love's gonna whisper on eternally. Why did we listen when they said it wouldn't last? Gossiping voices make us break up, but you know we still can make up if we forget them all and answer Cupid's call. Whispers of trouble are an echo in the past. All does it take to lose my groom is just a whisper, not of rumors, but of your love for me. That's how it's gotta be. Our harmony was lost, but you forgave. I forgot. Whisper not of quarrels past. You will know that we've had our last, so now we'll be on key constantly. Love will whisper on eternally. Ba-da, 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 la-da-day, la. Yeah, that was fun. Mm-hmm. Miss Ella Fitzgerald provided me her version with those lyrics.
Yeah, that's great. And it's a real challenge. Any instrumentalists listening out there, we usually do it in a different key, and just had to. My brain just had to kind of wrap myself around that new key. So, and I need to keep practicing in that key.
Sounded great.
Thank you, Paige.
Paige Kaiser.
Yes.
Another student of mine.
Yes.
Actually graduated.
Oh.
Okay. I have to acknowledge. You know Paige. She's laughing right now. But
so Tiffany's an excellent vocal teacher, and why don't you tell us a little bit about where you teach?
So I am I'm an assistant professor of voice tenure track at Columbia College, Chicago, and the coordinator of vocal studies. I've been at Columbia for 12 years now, and in the full-time position, the tenure track position for 1 year, full-time for 3. And I have some amazing students.
That is great. Yes.
Amazing.
I'm not really doing a lot of teaching right now, so it's definitely brings out a part of you, that you can really nurture students. It's very rewarding.
It is.
Yeah.
And they teach me a lot, new material and songs and all that good stuff. But I also just want to say thank you for inviting me to do this with you, because this is the time of the year for me. It's the end of the semester. We're all in. Yeah. I have a very large commitment in academia, but my soul needs this.
Yes, definitely. I mean, we can't, even when we're totally 100% committed to teaching, we still need to
absolutely
to express ourselves with music and remember why we're teaching too.
That's right. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. We're going to continue. This is a Stevie Wonder tune. Yes. And I've been learning some of his tunes recently. I Can't Help It. And I'm starting to do, I've done Overjoyed quite a bit and love that one too. But this one, probably, I don't even remember a recording of Stevie doing it. I'm sure he didn't. Yeah,
I don't think so.
So the only, the one I know mainly is Aretha Franklin's version. And so we'd like to do Stevie Wonder's Until You Come Back to Me.
Mm-hmm. One, two, 1, 2, Though you don't call anymore, I sit and wait in vain. I guess I'll rap on your door, tap on your window pane. I wanna tell you, baby, changes that I've been going through, missing you. Till you come back to me, that's what I'm gonna do. Why did you have to decide you had to set me free? I'm gonna swallow my pride, I'm gonna beg and plead. Baby, won't you please see me? I'm gonna walk by myself just to prove that this love is true. Till you come back to me, that's what I'm gonna do. Living for you, my dear, is like living in a world of constant fear. Hear my plea. Said I've got to make you see that our love is dying. Though your phone you ignore, somehow I must. Baby, let me explain. I'm gonna rap on your door, tap on your window pane. I'm gonna camp by your steps till you get through, till I get through to you, till you come back to me. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. you, my dear, is like living in a world of constant fear. Hear my plea, I've got to make you see that our love is dying. Though your phone you ignore, somehow I must. Please let me explain. I'm gonna rap on your door, tap on your window pane. I'm gonna camp by your steps just to prove that this love is true. Till you come back to me, that's what I'm gonna do. Till you come back to me, that's what I'm gonna do, yeah. Said, that's what I'm gonna do, yes. Rap on your door, tap on your window pane, yes. Oh, I'm gonna come back to you. Oh, tap on your window pane, that's what I'm gonna do. Baby, 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 changes I've been going through. Baby, 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 changes I've been going through, yes. But today I tap on your window pane. Tap on your window pane.
So I hope you like our little Latin take on it. Tiffany's idea. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of a challenge to do that, the samba kind of feel with my left hand, but I'm up for it.
Yes, you are.
Oh, thank you, Bill. He made a nice comment on my comping, so that.
Thanks, Bill.
I always, I think as an accompanist, it's always a challenge to just support the vocalist without being too busy. And that's one thing that, you just get from experience. It's just being able to know when to fill and when to just kind of back off and just play the chords in a simple way. So.
Well, I think the other thing that I really love in the short time that we've played together, Pamela, is you serve the song so much. So whether you're reharming and or just from the linear solo lines, comping, no matter with vocals or not, you truly serve the song and the intent of it. And then for me, it's really easy to play with you, and I mean play. I don't mean play, right? But I feel a freedom to express myself because you're extremely supportive. But it feels very easeful. Oh. It's really fun.
Good. I'm glad. And like I said, it's just I think it comes with time and experience and knowing what not to play as well as what to play. Mm-hmm. Tiffany, why don't you introduce the next piece and tell us a little bit about your recording of it?
So this next piece is a challenge to sing at 11:45 a.m., friends. I'm just going to put that out there. 10 p.m., 10 hours later, it's right in the money pocket. So I'm just going to say that. This is a song that came to me and was introduced by two of my favorites. And they are highly influenced by each other and have very unique, distinct voices. Dinah Washington, who sang it first, and little Jimmy Scott. And little Jimmy Scott is very dear to my heart. An extremely unique sound, massive D vibrato. You know, you might hear that where I cop him a little bit in the vibrato thing, but there's just this depth of sincerity and just sadness every time he sings. And I had the chance to see him live at the Old Town School. I think I cried the entire show. I was just so moved by his story. He's got an incredible story. And so I was introduced to this tune. I love the lyrical content and decided to put it on my last album, which was my first solo album, entitled Call It Magic. And there's a beautiful arrangement of strings, and I requested a French horn in there, specifically because one of my other favorite singers is Shirley Horn, and one of my favorite records is Here's to Life. And I wanted that sound and that warmth for this tune. So I asked Paul Mertens, who is Brian Wilson's musical director. He's a real talent, lives in Chicago, to do the string arrangement on this. And then I asked Joel Fromm to give me a fabulous sax solo. So this is entitled This Bitter Earth, and we're going to do this fabulous intimate duo version for you right now. This bitter earth, what fruit it bears, what good is love when no one cares? And if my life is like the dust that hides the glow of a rose, what good am I? Heaven only knows. This bitter earth can be so cold. One day you are young, soon you are old. But while a voice within me cries, someone may answer my call. Oh, this bitter earth may not be so bitter after all. This bitter earth can be so cold. One day you are young, and so you are old. But while a voice within me cries, someone may answer my call. This bitter earth, this bitter earth, this bitter earth may not be so bitter after
That was beautiful, Typhanie.
Thank you.
And thank you for introducing me to that song
You're
because I
welcome.
hadn't heard it before. And it's hard to believe, but we're down to our last tune.
We are.
So that went fast. Just a couple of things to mention. Oh, thank you, Georgia. She said there was a very powerful energy between you both that is creating something amazing. So very sweet, very sweet. Thank you for your comments. If you would, it would really help if you put a like on the video and comment in the comment section. I know you're most of you are chatting right now, but if you can leave a comment in the YouTube comment section, that would really help. It helps the algorithm to know that people are watching, and then it'll bring the video to more people once it's posted after we're done live. So we'd appreciate that. Definitely subscribe if you want to know when I'm going live next. And Tiffany's got a couple gigs coming up. You can go to her website, TiffanyMonique.com, and you've got something coming up really soon. So why don't you tell everyone in the Chicago area?
Thanks, Pamela. I have two. Thursday, April 27th at Fulton Street Collective, which is 1812 West Hubbard. At 7 o'clock, I will be performing with my longtime collaborator, Neil Elger. It is our 20th anniversary of our first recording, my first jazz recording, Intrinsic. So we're going to do the album with a few other standards that we kind of started out with, and I'm really excited to do that. And then 2 days later, we drive up to Madison at Cafe Coda on the 29th, and we'll be performing there with Matt Endress and a bass player. So we'll have a quartet, and I believe we start around 7:30 there. Yeah.
Great. I've heard a lot about Cafe Coda. Haven't been there yet. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Adam, for your technical help here in the other room, but the master controller of the live stream here.
And I have a thought. Don't we have a tip jar?
Oh, that's right.
We have
That's
a little
right.
tip jar.
A virtual one.
Yes.
If you're enjoying the live stream and you want to make a donation, please go to the links below the description here. I've got a link to Zelle, PayPal, and Venmo. And you can contact me individually if you want to send a good old-fashioned check or something like that. I know some people don't like to
do that online.
Yeah. So just wanted to let you know we'd appreciate it, and we thank you if you've given in the past to the live streams. Helps keep it going and get the musicians some gas money and all that toll money. Once again, you can go to my website to sign up for my email list. It's PamelaYork.com. And I've got also a Patreon account where you can come and I do a solo live stream once a month. It's $5 a month. So anyway, Typhanie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Pamela.
For your artistry and for your time. And we really appreciate having you here.
And I just have to say, you cannot see this, but the setup, as I walked into Pamela's living room, it's beautiful, by the way, and the setup just took me back to COVID. It took me back to when things shut down and this began, and so I really love that you're continuing to provide this. I know there are some clubs that also live stream and just give others the opportunity who do not live in Chicago and to be able to see you regularly live and guests, and I think it means a lot, hopefully, to those of you who are watching, but it really helps, to continue putting music out into the ethers.
I agree, and then there's some people who just won't be in this area.
That's right.
Pretty much ever.
That's
or
right.
maybe if I go, to their state or city, it might not work out time-wise. So yeah, we're having too much fun to stop, so we'll continue. And our last tune is going to be, it's Fats Waller, right?
Yeah.
Is he the composer?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is our version of Honeysuckle Rose.
Every honeybee fills with jealousy when you see them out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop and sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose. Don't buy sugar, you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar. It's sweet when you stir it up, when I'm taking sips from your tasty lips. Seems the honey fairly drips, your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when you see them out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop and sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose. I said don't buy sugar. It's when you touch my cup, you're my sugar. It's sweet when you turn it up, when you're tasting sips from my tasted lips. Seems the honey fairly drips. You're much sweeter, goodness knows, yes. You're my honeysuckle rose, yeah. I said you're much sweeter. I know you're much sweeter. Oh, we just want to thank you so much, everyone watching, spending this lovely brunch of a Saturday with us. It has been such a pleasure to serenade you. The lovely Pamela York on piano. You're much sweeter, you're much sweeter. You're much sweeter. Yes, yes. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Oh, honeysuckle rose. Yeah, Pamela.
Typhanie Monique, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.